Hello, my name is Sunny Ray and I'm here at American Biodental Center. I have been getting dental care for the last few months. I started in April. I'm a holistic health coach and I educate people about nutrition and indoor air pollution and what they can do about it, and how to think better and have a higher quality of life by using your words and your thoughts. And I've been interested in holistic healing for about 30 years, and I had a very good holistic dentist when I lived on Maui in Hawaii, and we moved back to northern Arizona 7 years ago, and I started looking for a dentist to replace this other dentist that we had, and it has literally taken me 6.5 years to find American Biodental. I'm really particular about who works on my teeth. I needed a lot of work done. I had 16 crowns that needed to be removed because I wanted to have all the metal moved taken away out of my mouth. I had a couple of root canals that needed to be taken out, and my health was being affected by my dental work, and I could tell it. And the more I researched, the more I realized that having metal in your mouth is not a good thing, and having root canals is not a good thing. And so after a lot of research, and I went to 10 different dentists in Arizona prior to coming here, and I had several friends that kept telling me, oh, you should go to American Biodental Center down in Tijuana. And I just thought, oh my goodness, dental work in Mexico. Oh, that sounds so scary. And my friends kept saying, no, it's really lovely, it's really great. And so finally I met some people just this past January, and they had had a lot of work here just this last year. And so I thought, well, okay, I'm going to start emailing them and asking them all my many questions. And I was emailing with one of the senior people here, and she was answering all my questions perfectly. For about 2 months, we emailed back and forth before I decided to make the appointment for my husband and I, because my husband had a lot of work that needed to be done as well. And we came last April and started getting our work done. It was major. I had 5 cavitations that needed to be done, and my husband had 5 as well. Dr. Eduardo did my cavitation surgery, amazing, did such a good job. And my husband had Dr. Rojas for his cavitation surgery. Hardly any swelling, not that much pain the next day. We got IV, vitamin C IV, which helps you heal much faster, really wonderful. And so they told us, okay, well, you need to come back in 4 months, because they fitted us with partial and temporaries on our crowns as well as our partials. Both my husband and I needed to have upper and lower partials. And they said, go home and heal and come back in 4 months. So it's 4 months later, and here we are now, and I've had these 16 crowns and 1 bridge installed. See, they look so pretty. They're amazing. And Dr. Munoz is the one that actually, during that 4 month period prior, he literally sawed off and took off the old crowns that had been on for 15 years. It was an amazing process. It took him all day, 8 hours, to take off the top, and then the next day the bottom. It was major surgery, and he was so careful and so diligent, and he must have said please and thank you. Sunny, open your mouth, thank you. Close your mouth, thank you. Please open your mouth. He's so kind and so wonderful. And so once he got all of those crowns off without breaking any of my teeth underneath, because the teeth are really fragile and small, and I really feel like any other dentist couldn't have done it, because it was such a major, it took so much of his care and focus and time, and he did it right. I'm really, he's a master, he's a national treasure. So is he and Carmelito, his assistant. Just I just felt like this brings tears to my eyes because of the care was so good. So when we came back, and here we are, we've got our permanents and our permanent temporary or permanent partial dentures. I've still got a little bit of a lisp, which I know as I get used to the dental work. When you first get something this major, you talk a little bit different, but after a while you don't anymore. Your tongue relearns and your jaw relearns, and it's good. So I am just so very pleased with the work that we got here. I highly recommend that, you know, if nothing else, you just come and get an evaluation and see what they can do for you, because the dentists in the U.S., they're not trained this way. They're trained to get you in and out, and here they work on you all day if you need it. They don't put you in the chair and do 2 or 3 things and then run to the next bay and work on another patient or 2. They're not running in between, and they're more focused on the work and the quality of the work and the care, and they're taking as long as they need to take, and they're not rushed. And being here, we're in this beautiful hotel that you can stay in for a really reasonable price and come right downstairs. The hotel is spotless, clean. Every room has a purified water spigot in the bathroom, and a beautiful pool outside. And there's a little organic health food store or restaurant across the street, and there's a grocery store down the street that you can get organic veggies from, and there's nice restaurants around. It's really, really wonderful. It's Mexico, and it's very different, and the density of population here is intense, but everybody is just lovely. We felt very safe the whole time we were here. It's not what you think or how it used to be maybe 30 years ago. There's big high-rises all around us. This is a very nice section of town. And yeah, I love sharing what has occurred here for my husband. My husband is very, very happy too. He didn't want to be on camera, but he wants to do a written testimonial. But he's super happy with his work, and yeah, I just encourage everybody to come here and have the experience and get the care you need. Because there's not just the dentistry here, there's holistic medicine and naturopaths and a chiropractor. And you can get your eyeglasses here, and you can hyperbaric chamber for breathing oxygen. And so, yeah, it's a great place to come and heal. Thank you.